Watch your back.
The light shall bring victory.
Hello, I'm back. Finally getting over my sickness. I haven't been streaming much, but I've been kind of sick. There's a new dragon list I'm gonna play today. It's the biggest thing is just running Glimmerroots this list. I like that idea a lot. Turn 1 quest. Might either dagger or I'm just passing here. I don't have really any curve. I don't really see him playing with very many 1 health minions that I could trade with Historian. On turn 3, maybe like 1 drop and bounce, right? But not really on turn 2. I want to go aggressive here. Don't really need to look for Dustbreaker. I have some dragon redundancy as well. I like this. He likely has a 3-2 or a 2-3 at the end of this turn. What if I even play Glimmerroot? That seems wrong. Yeah. I believe it kept his full hand. Coin Twilight Drake, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'd be a 4-6. Adds 4 attack and 6 health. But I have no dragon after that. If I coin Twilight Drake, I can still play Glimmerroot and Northshard Cleric. Looks like an okay line. I'm glad I'm playing Divine Spirit Combo Priest rather than Raza. Quest would be much harder to beat. Let's see if we can find some more combo pieces too. So let's see. After I make this value trade, this will be 4 health. I think I might as well start buffing the Radiant. Although technically, if I can hero power the Twilight Drake before I start doubling it. At this point, is really only clear as Vanish or rushing out quests really quickly if you can get it somehow in time. It matters which order I play it in. I think I'd rather have the Northshore bounce against Vanish somehow than Talon Priest. It's just cheaper. So something like this. Play this first. Was that from Pod? I don't think so. He just drew both of them. This is another one of those. I'm trying to think it's better to just attack and heal something first, actually. I think it is. Because if he finds another combo piece, we just kill him straight up. We only lost 1 damage for that trade heal. Could have set him to 2. Definitely better trade heal first before the potion if I was going to do it. Before the Shadow Visions, because you know, if I pick up Inner Fire, I look for a second Divine Spirit and vice versa.
I hope you like my invention.
Prep Vanish. He's still low. What's his tempo at, or how close is he here?
I'm in charge now.
I have 6 mana. I'd like to go wide here. Could do something like Norshar Radiant Talon Priest. I don't think I can kill him with Chargers or Potion Madness realistically. I think this is better than Twilight Drake Double Cleric, because of like Glacial Shard. I feel like if all I have is one minion that's high damage, even the 2/6 if it hits him, like say he freezes or kills these, I can maybe squeeze in 1 damage with Operative into a Charger from his deck. Whereas if I had Twilight Drake Double Cleric, then that's not really the case if he kills the Twilight Drake in 1 Cleric.
Hope you like my invention.
Glimmerroot also has some implications for charge damage. Hello, how you guys doing? So it's running that. What's this last quest card?
I must protect the one.
The light shall bring victory.
I've been playing quite a bit of aggro druid. I mean, against aggro druid. I think I like Radiant more against druid than against, like, say something like priest, because druid doesn't really, like, you don't have to one-shot druid with with Divine Spirit's Inner Fires. Druid's a class that doesn't generally have like a lot of removal, so if you can just even make like a 12/12 early, like a medium-sized minion, or 8/8 early, even, it's good. Generally, I'm a little bit hesitant on keeping Radiant though without Powered Shield, but I actually just this year didn't have a prediction for HCT. I don't know. Didn't really play enough competitive this year to really know. It'd just be straight up a guess. So he kept 2 cards and didn't play anything, so we can rule out aggro druid. We don't need to play Radiant then, because if he has Wrath, a lot of Jagers are cutting Wrath, but with this hand, I don't really see a reason to Radiant here, other than pushing in 2 damage, because ideally we just go Radiant Shadow Vision's Powered Shield next turn. We can play around the Wrath. Without, like, I don't know, doing some math on this situation, it feels like since a lot of druids are even cutting Wrath, I'd say like around like half the druids are cutting Wrath completely already. It's hard to justify not playing it since Jasper doesn't kill it. I can top deck stuff too, right? Like Talon Priest or Glimmerroot and stuff like that. Prince Callison. So it's aggro druid. I guess that makes sense. He kept parts. Whoa, he's playing aggro druid without 2-drops. No Power of the Wild. I think we just Glimmerroot here. Although actually, tempo wise, it might not even be stronger to Glimmerroot here. I mean, it forces a hero power, but not really. Pulls patches. Could be even 3/3 patch of a Sassy Captain value trades here. Might still be better, but if I get shield, trade, heal, I have a 2/5. It's still bad against Sassy Captain. 2/5 here. Actually, 2/5 is good against Sassy Captain. I can miss too. I'm gonna heal here over Historian because thinking about some corner cases, this is better against that captain. I'm planning a Dustbreaker against it. If he goes face the patches 3-3 and 3-3, I just Dustbreaker. It's way better to not play Historian. Yeah.
Mine, all mine.
So he's playing Spiteful Summoner deck. I think that's what it is. Prince, Greedy Sprite into Bone Marrow. It's that kind of deck then. Ultimate Infestation. That's my read on this situation now. Actually, we don't even trade, right? We give him the Mana Crystal immediately. Empty. Dustbreaker looks pretty appealing here. I didn't think it was good to power shield the Radiant to keep it alive because they only have 1 health. Probably no Spiteful Summoner in his hand. He gets enough mana to play it here. I really want to kill everything because of Bone there, potentially. I'll probably have to burn the Inner Fire. His deck, since it doesn't run many spells other than probably ultimate, he's gonna have a hard time doing like 2 damage and stuff like that. 1 damage and hero power, like leaving minions like 7 2s and 3 2s are really good. Oh, he can just coin too, so he can coin ultimate next turn. It's random. Hopefully it doesn't kill my guy. Trade here, trade here. Yeah, so as long as we heal, we don't need we can leave it 7-3. There's no difference between 7-3 and 7-5, right? So we don't need to heal. I can go double Historian Talon Priest. It's probably a tempo game from this point on. I pretty much still have to trade though because of Bone Marrow. Big difference between Druid and Priest is... Oh, what he played! So, how do you not know that? What? You only have 2 ultimate infestations and you can't keep track of it? I was gonna say, a big difference between Druid and Priest is there's no AoE, because there's no Dustbreaker for Druid. Full trade works. Against Bone Marrow stuff eventually, maybe?
Warriors of the
Everything's buffed, so this is Spellbreaker's at least semi-reasonable because of that as well. We really need that Twilight Acolyte here.
Must consider.
I hope you like my invention.
Let's get another Divine. This is why we wanted to do this first, right? Because if we did the Scavenge first, I wasn't sure what to get, whether I want to get Inner Fire or the Divine. Hope he doesn't have another breaker. Can't do anything weird right now with Potion Spellbreaker. It's probably just Bone Drake and heal my guy. What if I Bone Drake Potion Madness? Because if you Bone Mare's the 1/1, that'll be 2 taunts in the way for Spellbreaker. I could see it the other where I use the Potion Madness here as well.
Magic shall not save you.
Double Breaker. Maybe think about Fatigue now, 10 against 13. And he has second ultimate in his hand. Because the Spiteful blanked out. And he doesn't have a second, like he can't even play Spiteful Summoner, right? After the Grand Archivist. Like if he has another one, it doesn't really work out for him. My deck's not exactly a high value deck. It's like based on combo. Although maybe if I get operatives, but I don't really see good lines here anymore to win the game.
Your magic shall not save you.
He doesn't have very many cards left, but 3-4 or 4-3.